Hi, welcome to Salon Monster, the digital chair, the podcast for indie beauty pros and small salon owners who'd rather be themselves than follow the rules. I'm your host, Liam, and this week we'll be talking with Brit Otto of Supra Ultra Hair about growing fast by leaning on mentors and using such techniques as flyers, posters, boosting Instagram posts, model haircuts, and lots more. Stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed recording it. Brit, Supra Ultra.
Yeah.
You work in my space.
I do.
We work together.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. It's fun to have you here.
It's good to be here.
So, mostly I want to interview you because I wanted to sort of tell the story of how you went from doing haircuts right after hair school in your kitchen to where you're at now.
Mm-hmm.
How did it start?
Well, during COVID, I cut my roommate's hair. I'd never cut hair before, never dyed my own hair. And I thought, I just loved the physicality of it. I loved everything about it. And I was working an office job and didn't like being behind a desk. Wanted to work with people, be more creative. So yeah, after that first haircut, I reached out to Blanche McDonald immediately. And then 2 years later, went to school and then graduated hair school.
Love it. How was hair school?
It was good. It was I feel like it's what you put into it.
Yep.
So I was lucky enough to have lots of friends, a large community. So once we hit the salon days, I could really go hard and get the most out of it.
What was the age range like there?
Of students?
Yeah.
My class there were 6 people. I did the part-time class, and there was one person in her 40s who was a mother who was trying to get kind of a side hustle. Someone else, a couple people who were there maybe in their 30s, including myself, and then one person who was a teenager.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I didn't quite realize that.
On the full-time students, those were all teenagers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I was going to say those numbers seem odd.
I know. I thought it was going to be teenagers.
Right. Part-time. So was it at night?
No, it was just 3 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The teenager class was very different.
Yes, I bet it was.
Than our class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do any research into where to go to school?
Not really. And I wish I had.
Okay.
I wish I had spent a little bit less money on that school because I feel like once I was out of school, I learned so much more.
Mm-hmm.
The instructors at Blanche were great, but I think it's so much hands-on.
Yep.
That really matters and what you bring to it. So if I could have saved a little money, that would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have.
But no regrets. Blanche has a good reputation.
What would you tell somebody who was trying to pick a school or whatever to get into hair?
I guess I would have looked up the instructors.
Yep.
Been a little more curious about who was teaching. Just look at their roster, and then take something that's going to be affordable and fit with your lifestyle. There's lots of evening classes that you can take while you still work your other job, because once you get out of school, it's not guaranteed to get a job.
No, it is not.
No.
Okay, so you finished hair school. Then what happened?
I finished hair school, and I thought I just wanted to do barbering.
Yep.
It was the only thing on my mind. And I immediately reached out to every barber shop in Vancouver that I was interested in working with or working for. And I sent a big email about why I wanted to be an apprentice.
Uh-huh.
I had saved money, so I didn't necessarily need to make a bunch of money. And I learned later that apprenticeships aren't as common now. And so it kind of, people don't want to hire someone right out of school, and they don't want to do an apprenticeship because they'll teach you all these things. And the idea is then you'll leave, go somewhere else where they pay me more. So I couldn't get a job for, I think, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 or 2 months. And then that's when I met you. I was posting online all the time. Well, we'd already met.
Yeah.
But that's when I met you in this capacity.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd been posting online, trying to do as many haircuts as possible and as cheap as I could or free. Yep. And then I met you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you came from, among other things, service industry beforehand.
Yep.
So you already had a sense of how to treat people, how to deal with people. Do you find that's helped a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's one of the most important things.
Yeah.
You want to it's a service, and
Okay.
it's really vulnerable. It's one of the only professions where you touch people,
Mm-hmm.
or one of the few professions. And that immediately makes people vulnerable. And if you have experience understanding what people want and need and how to make people feel really comfortable and important, that's super helpful, and it puts you a whole step ahead. I saw other people in school who didn't have that experience, and so they struggled a lot when we got into the salon, of communicating and creating like a nice experience.
Yeah. Yeah. So I contacted you on Instagram.
Yeah.
After Layla saw your post about doing haircuts in your kitchen.
Yeah. It's not even a nice kitchen. So.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You were doing haircuts. That's great. Do all the haircuts you can do. So I contacted you. I know for myself, part of it was just I wanted a haircut. And I wanted to. We hadn't seen each other since you and Layla had worked together, I don't think.
Because we only maybe met a couple times.
Once or twice at the most. Maybe you'd have been behind the bar. I can't remember. Or if you were in front of the bar.
In the weeds, regardless.
So you came here, you cut my hair, we chatted. Then what? I'm sort of drawing a blank. Did I say you should just come and do hair models or cut hair here?
You said you were asking me what I was doing, and I was like, well, I'm just trying to keep my head above water, pretty much. And you said, well, come here, like stop doing hair in your kitchen. Come here whenever you need. We'll figure out times that work, and make it a better experience for people. And practice here basically. And you gave me lots of practical, technical guidance. Like I learned how to cut a sick bob.
Yes, nice,
and
love it.
Some cool razor work. But then also you gave me lots of advice about business and doing this as a career on top of all the technical skills that are important.
So okay, so you started working here. At what point did you decide to create a brand? I feel like it was pretty early on.
It was like before as soon as I was in school.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you had done that already. I love it.
Mentally.
Okay.
I already have a clear aesthetic in my other like art practices. So with my photography or even DJing or like stylistically, I have a clear thing that I like.
Yep.
And it's just come from years of practice and figuring out what speaks to me.
Yep.
So I already knew the kind of energy or the kind of visual aesthetic that I wanted to put out. Having a cohesive visual idea was really important, and I've had feedback from clients that seeing that all my images that I post have a cohesive look.
Yep.
That's spoken to them, because it's a visual industry. You're doing hair, which is visual. Having all aspects of your presentation being on point and cohesive is really important. And you don't have to try and copy anybody. I didn't try to copy anyone. I just thought about what I like.
Yeah.
And I was hoping then I would attract kind of people who are into the same things I'm into. Because you're spending all day with these people.
Yeah.
So I knew that if I was trying to be something I'm not, if the images were overly polished, which is not a bad thing, but if I was something I'm not, then I'm going to spend all my time maybe attracting the people that we're not going to vibe in the same way.
I want to jump out of branding just for a quick second. We're going to step back to it. Before this, among other things, I had mentioned the service industry. You've done some project management, but also you already consider yourself a photographer, an amateur photographer, whatever words you want to use.
Yeah.
You were already into photography. So you already had a sense of aesthetic. Do you find that sort of played into how you wanted to present yourself?
For sure. Yeah, I've been doing photography for a long time, and that's definitely part of it, because I wanted people to feel cool or beautiful or hot when they left. And I felt like photos were a great way to do that. Originally, I didn't think of the photos as an element of marketing. I actually thought of them as an element of kind of a gift to give to people after.
Yep.
Just in a way, like when you get a nice photo taken of yourself, you can see yourself in a different way, in a way that someone else sees you.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to take another step back real quick and go back to when you first came in. I know, if I remember correctly, I said to you, you should probably start at a commission salon just because it can help you build clientele a little bit. It's great to be around other people. I'm pretty sure I also said, I think you'll get annoyed at not being in control of things.
Yeah.
Not every salon is equal in the sense of if it would be the right fit for you.
Mm-hmm.
So was it hard going right from school to partial self-employment, was that crazy? Was that difficult? Was that an easy transition?
Terrifying.
All right. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
It was absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
I knew that I didn't want to work in a salon. That was never the goal. The goal was to work in a barbershop. I thought that's what I wanted to be doing full time. And I didn't actually even think of doing my own thing right off the bat. I'm so glad that this all happened because it allowed me to explore long hair, color, lots of curly hair, things that I wouldn't have gotten to explore because I was so shut off to the idea of working in a salon for a few reasons. Like I didn't want, there's so much noise and I wanted like a chill, less loud working environment. Not that a barbershop's quiet because I also work at a barbershop.
Yeah.
And I love it. And it's great to be around people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you do, how many days a week are you at the barbershop?
2 days a week at the barbershop on the weekends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great to be around other people.
It's so good. Yeah. I'm lucky I'm at Polly's barbershop and other barbers there are fantastic and I've learned so much from them. So it's really nice to have the balance.
Yeah. Okay. So I know another thing we talked about at the very beginning was what things are most important to get busy quickly. I'm pretty sure I would have said being good at hair isn't necessarily the most important thing. But hustling is.
Yeah.
And you hustled.
Oh yeah, I hustled. My main thought that stuck in my mind the whole time is if this doesn't work, it's not going to be my fault.
Nice.
So I did everything and some things worked, some things didn't. I printed flyers and handed them out at coffee shops. I went to like weed shops and talked to all the people that worked there and offered free haircuts. Nobody took me up on those offers.
Yeah.
I don't think any of those flyers helped, but I was investing in myself and I was proving to myself that I was going to do whatever it took.
Yeah.
I put posters up around town. That did work.
Love that.
I always carried my business card with me everywhere. I have a fantastic designer who did all my graphic design, my website, and he's helped make this such a cohesive look and make it feel and look really professional and people can tell right away.
Yeah.
When you hand the business card, that's like a very important moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Posters. Did you have a QR code? I can't remember.
Yeah, I have a QR code on the posters. Okay. And my thinking with that, I originally had it straight to booking, but then I realized, well, sometimes people aren't ready for the haircut.
Yeah.
So I did it to Instagram, people will follow, and then I have my booking link right on my profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then they can save you and you're in their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when the sponsor, because I paid for a lot of advertising, and that helped a lot.
What kind of advertising did you use?
So I used Instagram ads. I did some Google ads, but I found them a little confusing.
Yep.
So I did lots of Instagram ads, mostly looking for models.
Yep.
Because my other thought was I want to get really good at hair. And I can't get good if I'm not practicing.
Yep.
And at the beginning, I couldn't find people to pay me to cut their hair.
Yeah.
So I just was doing free haircuts and trying to find models. I was finding very specific images of haircuts I wanted to do. And I would make a post on Instagram with the help of my graphic designer. And I'd pay for advertising to get these models in. A lot of them have ended up becoming return clients.
Yeah.
Some of them see me here. Some of them see me at Polly's. Their partners come to me.
Yep.
It all snowballs. So that investment in the free haircuts pays off big time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were you doing straight up advertisements or boosting of posts or both?
Both. So I would make a reel for the model calls.
Yep.
I would boost that and then take it off my profile once I had enough models.
Right.
So at the beginning, I was doing pretty much all models.
Yeah.
Like kind of full time. And then slowly, as I started getting more paying clients, I do less models. Yeah. So I haven't done any models in a couple months.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you started getting a bunch of people in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are paying you, but you're getting to do cool stuff.
Yeah.
At what point or what changed, what helped you get to the place where it was starting to be paid? Was it just about them coming back?
I think it was them coming back. And I think, it was the Google business.
Your Google business profile.
Getting onto Google Maps.
On Maps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which you told me to do, and I should have listened to you immediately and done it right away.
You did.
Yeah.
You did it. Yeah.
But yeah, that was amazing because people just want something close.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So the neighborhood effect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then neighborhood groups on social media sites.
Right.
Yeah. I reached out to a bunch of friends too and said,
like
hey,
Facebook
if you're in
groups in particular?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if people are using Facebook anymore, but I think they're more
for groups.
Yeah, true.
And neighborhood stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that was very helpful. And then reaching out to friends. Hey, do you have a group chat with friends? Throw my name in there. Like, any angle I could get. Let's do it.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. So you started to grow. I want to jump back just a little bit to the branding thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, part of a bunch of your story is obviously luck of who you knew. I mean, branding. You live with the person that does your branding?
Yeah.
Yes.
My branding guy is my roommate, so I'm very lucky, but he's a really good graphic designer.
Yeah.
So it made it easy for me because he could just guide me through everything.
Yeah. And if you had to pay for it to begin with, would you still recommend people?
100%. Yeah. Yep. I still give him free, the branding package that he gave me, he gets free haircuts for life.
Okay.
Not that it has to be that expensive, but 100%, that's like one of the best investments you can make in yourself because you don't have time to teach yourself how to make a website, how to do a good business card, and then how to make it look professional and good. There's people that are trained for that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to focus more on customer experience and being good at cutting hair.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that branding package would have cost you?
I don't. I should have asked. Yeah, I should ask him.
It'd be,
He's in tomorrow, so I can ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we post a link to him on this?
Yes, definitely. That would be great.
Do we want to say his name?
Yeah.
This anonymous roommate of yours?
He's a mystery graphic designer, Brendan Cave at Peak Media.
Okay, at Peak Media.
Brendan Cave,
awesome.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah. He does, you don't need a graphic designer that does just hair stuff. You need someone who's just really good because it's a craft. Yeah.
And so I assume with the model calls, you required everybody have pictures taken before and after or whatever.
Yep, exactly. So I wrote up a little copy paste, again, made it simple on myself because at first I was personally replying to everybody and it's not good. So simplify, copy paste, here's the details. You're going to have your picture taken before and after. You have to give me a certain amount of creativity. They would send me pictures before, so I know what I'm getting into.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would send them another picture saying, this is kind of what we're going to go for. How do you feel? So that they're not going to get in the chair and,
Yeah, great idea.
Not be into it. Yeah.
Love it.
I only had, I think, maybe 2 or 3 where things didn't align. And that's okay. I still practiced.
Yeah.
And they got a free haircut. A lot of the people that I was giving free haircuts to, some of them really needed them. Some of them were just interested in the new experience.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of giving away your hair services over discounting hair services.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of discounting hair services.
Mm-hmm.
I much prefer charging your worth and then giving it away to those that need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, he's so talented. It's such good work.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got social going. You've got models coming in. They're starting to convert to clients.
Mm-hmm.
You start trying to do new stuff and put yourself out there. Color you didn't want to do originally. Am I correct?
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wasn't interested in it. It was never part of like my own hair stuff. And in school, it was interesting, but not like didn't grip me the way that the shapes and the physicality of hair cutting does.
Yeah.
But then once I started getting into it, it was like my mom was really wanting me to do her hair.
Yep.
And so I did, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. And once you start to understand it a little bit more, and the people at Cosmoprof on Pender were incredible.
Yeah.
Invaluable. I will still go there and be like, okay, this is my problem. What do you think? And they workshop it with you. They figure it out, and then I will come in, and the next time they're like, okay, so how did it go?
Yeah.
And, you know, they'll ask how much I'm charging and kind of help me get an idea. They've been an invaluable resource.
So asking for help and mentors.
Oh, yeah. Asking for help. The supply shops want to help you.
Yep.
They know so much about the products.
Yep.
And experiment. I started with Wella, playing around with Joico, thinking of moving to Schwarzkopf. Like, you don't have to stick with just one thing. You can pick and choose and explore and experiment at your own pace.
Yep. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Would you tell new people to the industry to find mentors?
Yeah. Find a mentor. So I would consider you to be a mentor. And, you know, the people at Polly's would thank you. The people at Polly's, I would consider mentors. The people at Cosmoprof, I would consider mentors.
Yep.
After school, I did a private one-on-one barbering workshop with one of my instructors from Blanche, Genevieve Villabrosa. She's such a good barber.
Yep.
And she's an amazing teacher. Invest in yourself. Like, that was expensive, but worth it. Looking back, like, it doesn't feel expensive.
Yeah.
You know? Get
education.
Yeah.
Get it. All of it.
Yeah. And front load it.
Yeah.
Do it right away. Don't think like, oh, well, you know, once I make a little more money, then I'll learn. Just do it.
Well, especially now with what's online. I mean, when I was coming up, there was no online. There were product DVDs and hair shows that got canceled in Vancouver every other year because they weren't busy enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the amount of resources, plus the amount of free resources that exist.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. When I first started and I wasn't super busy, I would say be doing like 6 haircuts a week. And each haircut beforehand, I would look up online, okay, what do I think this person is going to want? Some people I would actually talk to them beforehand, so then I could actually come up with a plan, do the plan, and then afterward I would review with myself, like, okay, what didn't go according to plan? What do I wish I knew more about?
Yep.
Why did that face framing not work?
Yeah.
And then review, write it down. And I was doing, when I wasn't busy, I was still doing hair. I wanted to be actively full-time doing hair, even if I couldn't get the clients.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's education online, like the Circle membership is really good, Hair in Motion.
Right.
Just anything on Instagram, not anything, but a lot of those people on Instagram are really helpful. Marie Demont, Ali Bussa. There's so many.
Yeah. Go to hair shows?
Go to hair shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to New York.
Yeah, go to New York.
Yeah.
Yes, we went to New York.
Lots of great, and take every single workshop.
Yeah.
Don't just walk around buying stuff.
Yeah.
We went to a whole bunch of workshops.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Some of them were great. Some of them were whatever.
Less
yeah,
than.
That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah. There was the texture versus race people did a lot of interesting stuff.
Yep.
Teaching about textured hair. And then they had some great stuff. I think it was Strawberry Curls had lots of great social media advice.
Okay.
And advice for people starting out.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I don't think I went to that one with you.
No, I think that was just me.
Should have.
I was in the front row, hand up. And so what do you think about?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ask questions because I got some nice products out of it.
Ask questions. Ask people for help. Lean on people.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Yeah. Rodney at Fine Edge has helped me so much with products and, what do you think about this? And I'm kind of new, so,
he is my go-to for tools. I just tell him to tell me what I'm buying.
Yeah.
And he tells me, and it was always the correct thing. It's fantastic. I love him for that.
Mm-hmm. And support other barbers too. I have a friend in Calgary who we were going to barber school same time. And that was so helpful because when, you're not busy, you're doing one haircut a day, you can text your buddy and be like, man, how are you doing? Not good. How are you doing? Not good. But then when it's good, you're like, bro, I just did 15 haircuts today. Sick.
Yes.
Me too.
Did we talk about that early on? About which stuff was going to be hard as far as not being busy? I can't remember.
I don't know if we did.
I know what I found it incredibly difficult to stay motivated, keep learning, and stay positive and not fall into the sort of gossip thing at salons. And you weren't at the same amount of salons I was, but when you're bored and not busy.
Yeah, so Jenny, my barbering instructor, my first class, she gave me a sheet of, it was not how to cut hair. It was how to basically be the person that you want to be in this job, because you're talking to people all day and you're going to say stuff that you wish you hadn't said.
Yep.
So get your mind right.
Yeah.
And one of her big ones was, do not gossip.
Yep.
Don't say negative stuff.
Yep.
Go home, think about it, talk to your friends and partner about it.
Correct.
Do not do it at the shop.
That would be worth the cost of the education right there.
100%.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't find that to be difficult. Once I got home, it was difficult.
Sure.
How am I ever going to get anyone to come to me?
Yep.
Was it ever going to work?
Yep.
But I believe that there's always room for people who are good at what they do and provide a service that's authentic.
Yep.
So there are a lot of people that are not going to identify with me. There are a lot of people that won't like what I do. I don't do blowouts. I don't do a lot of balayage, but there are people who really do feel what I'm putting out. And so there's space for everybody if they're authentic.
Yeah. Yeah. Finding your niche, finding your people.
Exactly.
I love that. And it makes the day much easier to spend a day doing what you enjoy doing with the people you enjoy being around. Yeah. That's the luck of getting busy once you're busy.
And when things aren't going well, if you know that you're doing this and you're being true to yourself, it sounds kind of like hippie-ish or wishy-washy, but it actually does help get through some of the spiraling thoughts.
Yeah. So I'm a new hairstylist. I'm just getting out of hair school. What's the first thing I do?
Cut hair. Yeah. Get a graphic designer. Learn everything you can about doing hair and reach out to all the shops, all the people, anyone in the industry that you think you can identify with. Yeah. Don't bother reaching out to people you think you might not be able to identify with, because you want it to be a good fit. Yeah. Yeah. Good graphic design is so important.
Yes.
I cannot stress it enough. And then, getting all the education that you can, and then reaching out to people to help you. Yeah. And then reaching out to the broader community. Yeah. Because people want to support each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Prices.
Yeah. I started real cheap. But
most of us do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you get from there to where you are now?
Slowly. And I increased very slowly.
Let's be slowly for you. Let's understand that when you finished hair school was not that long ago.
True.
So when you say slowly, you're not talking about over a matter of a decade.
No, I'm talking a matter of 2 years.
Right.
A year and a half.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And I decided to increase prices as I felt my service increased. Okay. So at the beginning, I wanted to feel like I was charging people a fair amount, but I had a little wiggle room if things didn't turn out perfectly to my standards. Once I got faster, once I got more precise. Yep. When I knew that if someone comes in and asks me for something, I can do it. Yep. Or get real close. Yep. That's when I started to increase a little bit, and still thinking about affordability to some degree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
And talking to clients too. If they're a client, you talk to people all day, so you know who can and can't. You have a good idea of who can and can't afford certain increases, and so you can have the conversation with individual people that are important to stay in your chair for your sanity, for the relationship.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to keep certain people around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Fun.
Yeah.
Should we do it again?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm into it.
All right.
Yeah.
How can people find you?
On Instagram at supra.ultra.hair.
Okay.
I don't post that much. It's just photos of hair.
Yeah.
My website is supra-ultra.ca.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.